Hi, my name is Alex and I'm one of the developers on the iOrder at Home project. And it is my job today to provide the very boring DVD commentary style narration to this video. So let's just jump right in. You'll see that I give my hand a little cameo here.
Okay Google, talk to order by voice.
So right off the bat...
Okay, let's get the test version of order by voice.
Okay Google, cancel. So the reason we call it order by voice as the invocation phrase is because iOrder at Home is actually quite difficult to pronounce since iOrder is a brand name. So you'll actually see in this video that when the Google Home attempts to say iOrder, it pronounces it eOrder.
Sure, here's the test version of order by voice. Hi, welcome back to eOrder. Want me to recommend your local offers?
Yeah, sure, why not?
So to give you some background here, initialize the user in the onboarding process. So we ask them if they would like to receive local offers, which is sort of a sneaky way of saying we want to use their location.
So I can recommend your nearest venue. I just need to get your address from Google.
Now it may sound like we are asking the question twice, but the first time we ask is effectively a simple yes or no to decide their route through the application, where we can ignore location permissions altogether, or if we want to go down the route where we have to actually make a formal permission to Google to use their location.
Is this okay?
Yeah.
You'll notice that I try and use a lot of colloquial phrases in here just to demonstrate how flexible the platform can be to certain kinds of language constructs. So I'm never saying, quite abruptly yes or no, it's always yep or hell yeah.
Many thanks. It looks like your nearest venue is 4th Street, Stafford.
So I get a nice big blurry close-up here just to demonstrate the Google Home is using our location, because that is what's demonstrated by the 4th Street UAT build of the white label app, which you'll see throughout the rest of this video actually looks pretty horrendous.
Which is around 4.9 miles away. Is this where you'd like to order?
Nah.
I've effectively already shown that we can pick a venue which is closest, but what I want to do is also show that I can invoke particular venues manually.
Okay, never mind. What venue would you like to order from?
4th Street, Stafford.
I pick the same venue for two reasons. One, I'm familiar with the menus that are there, and secondly, because I like to annoy the Google Assistant.
4th Street, Stafford, got it. When would you like to collect your order?
9:45.
Looks like 4th Street, Stafford will be able to make your delivery for 21:45.
So just to emphasise, I say 9:45 and the platform returns with 21:45. We can have 9 in the morning and 9 in the evening. We know that the user can just say 9 o'clock. So we have to look at the current time and be like, well, do they mean 9 in the morning or 9 in the evening? That kind of thing.
What would you like to order?
3 portions of tonic.
Okay, I'll add 3 quantities of tonic to your basket.
What you just saw is that I selected 3 portions of tonic, and those 3 portions of tonic were added to the basket. You might be wondering how this all works. The neural language processing platform Dialogflow, to understand that certain words like tonic and synonyms of tonic, which are defined by the display records or user-friendly information blocks, are defined by the iOrder API, are able to be related to a product entity code in Aztec. So effectively what we do is we group a whole bunch of synonyms defined by the API and relate these to certain entity codes in Dialogflow. Then when the user triggers a certain product, i.e. when I say I want tonic, Dialogflow returns us with the entity code that user requested. It's up to me to take that code and look through the available menus for 4th Street and say, is this product an available item? They could equally just ask for something like ice, a product choice. But if they're not immediately available on menus, I don't want that to be accessible to the user, because that is not what is defined by the menu. So what we actually do here is when we receive that entity code, we cross-check it against what sort of top-level master line items are presented by the menu in iOrder, and allow the user only to pick products from those menus.
What else would you like?
Now when I ask what else would you like, the user is effectively taken off the rails. So at the moment it's been very strict. We've said, welcome, give us your location, give us your time slot, give us an order. And at this point, I open it up a little bit more. So I want to show that not only do we have this kind of rigid structure where we effectively handhold the user through certain decisions, but we let them do what they want and give them a bit of freedom.
How many calories is in a fillet steak?
Fillet steak has 3,001 calories.
This demonstrates that, not only could this be used as a tool for ordering, but also you can just gain general insight towards some of the data which is served by the iOrder platform.
And how much does a fillet steak cost?
Fillet steak costs £26.95.
So just to clarify, the information that we get corresponds exactly with what the app is telling us.
Can I get 4 portions of fillet steak?
Now, this is a product which has choices. And we force them down another path where they have to select a certain choice for their product.
I'll add 4 lots of fillet steak to your basket. How would you like your steak?
Medium rare.
Medium rare. Good choice. Is there anything else you're thinking of ordering?